Morning, everyone. Virgo Triad here. It is April 4th, 2018, and I hope everyone is having a great week. I just am going to do a real short video here to answer some questions for people who have been asking with regards to Anna von Reitz or Reitz. I'm not sure which direction it is pronounced. I've heard it pronounced both ways. With regards to Anna von Reitz, I have gotten a massive amount of messages, comments, and private direct messages through YouTube and other platforms, uh, trying to find out whether or not Anna is reliable in her source of paperwork and the different things that she talks about here on this website. So this is for all of you that have asked that question and anyone else who is interested in finding out more about Anna von Reitz. Now, I did not go into a lot more detail other than checking a few things out on her. Mainly because what I have found out up to this point has exhausted me in terms of feeling that I can trust what she's saying. And the reason for that is because of her statement here at the top of the page. This page is an index of the writings of Judge Anna von Reitz from Big Lake, Alaska. So I went ahead and decided when I read that I was going to go ahead and do some research on her law degree, where she went to school, and I had heard other people talking about when I was listening to some of the things that she had to say that they were questioning whether or not Anna was actually a judge, and I did some quick research on that. A while back and was unable to find anything. But when I got a bunch of questions with regards to Anna and her education and how reliable she was, so on and so forth, the majority of the people that were talking or referring to her were referring to her as a common law judge. Now, to my knowledge, and I mean, I've done quite a bit of research on this. I've asked several people about this. There is no such thing as a common law judge. Now, I know that there are gurus that are out there that are telling you there are common law judges, that they are not required to be licensed or not required to, be involved in the court system, so on and so forth, that there are people that are asked to sit basically as a mediator in small communities or whatever. But quite honestly, I've never ever heard of anything like that, and there's nothing that suggests that that's real in any way that I've been able to locate, even in small communities. So with regards to that, the only thing that I can tell you is that I haven't been able to locate anything that suggests that that's a real thing. The next thing is that I wanted to ensure that the information that others were stating with regards to Judge Anna not being a real de facto judge were true. So I did a couple of searches, and I know that she has claimed to be a common law judge, either present or retired. That depends on when you listen to her, because there have been times that she has said that she's currently presiding, and there's other times that she says that she is a former judge. So what I did was I went into the Alaskan Judicial Council, and I started taking a look at first the former judges. And the reason that I did that, of course, was to ensure that I gave her every benefit of the doubt with regards to her being a judge. So I'm going to take you over to the former judges Alaska Judicial Council here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at two different sections. As you see, they go, some of them go all the way back to the 50s, the 40s on this web page. It's pretty extensive. It goes way back and has a great deal of information you can pull up here on the side too. But we're going to go down to both the B's and the R's because I'm not sure exactly how it might be listed. So we're back at the R's here. Let me read these off to you. We have Rabinowitz, Ray, Reese, Rhodes, Ripley, Robson, Roland. And then I'm going to go down to the V's also. Van Humizen, uh, Vochaska, Volland, Von der Heit. Okay, and that's it. So on the former judges list of Alaska that goes all the way back, what I could clearly see, uh, to the early 50s. And I know it goes back prior to that also. I just need to be able to go back further down the line there and take a look. But anyway, way back it's going. There is no Anna van Reitz, or Anna von Reitz rather, on the list at all. I understand that Anna von Reitz is not her complete name, but I do know that her last name, her full last name, starts with an R. So she's not on there. Um, she's not on this list at all. Um, and if you want to go ahead and take a look at it for yourself, you are more than welcome to do so. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description area of this video. Now, this is just the former list. We do have a present list, which is located here under the Alaska court system, courts.alaska.gov/judges. And I'm going to list this underneath the video in the description also. Now, this is every single judge that is actually in a seat right now. It includes everything from trial judges to, you know, Supreme Court justices. It includes a, it's just an everything, all of the judges that you could possibly imagine: magistrate judges, district court judges, superior court judges, Supreme Court judges, Court of Appeal judges, and it is quite extensive. I have gone through the entire list. Anna does not show up on any of the seats. You can go by the counties here for the trial judges, and then it starts with Anchorage, of course, and it goes further down, and it lists all of the judges, including the seats that are currently open and have no one in them. And it's quite extensive, as you can see. Goes through every single county. I'm not going to read all of these to you because, you know, this is something that I have extensively researched and made sure that she is not on them, but I will list it for you to look at for yourself. Now, more importantly than in either one of these lists was a phone call that I made to the Alaskan Judicial Council. I spoke with them in the administrative office, and they directed me to a gentleman that is named Lee, who works with the deputy administrative uh, judge. So anyway, the person that you would contact if you had, for example, a complaint about a judge or a question about a judge's history or background. And so I contacted him and I spoke with him personally. And I asked him with regards to Anna von Reitz what the situation was. Why was she not on either one of the lists? I'm going to let you listen to a section of that call because what he has to say at the end of the call is extremely important. But I do want to also mention to you that one of the things that this gentleman explained to me was that Anna is not only not ever been a judge in Alaska, not only not currently a judge in Alaska, but has never been to law school either. Apparently, according to what he explained to me, Judge Anna von Reitz does not exist. Anna von Reitz herself is self-proclaiming as a judge, has never presided over a case in her life, And according to the deputy administrator at the Judicial Council, she he has looked into her previously because apparently there were some complaints that came in about her, or some information that came in about her, with regards to her having dealings in Big Lake, Alaska. And his statement about her was that she's not a judge anywhere. She's not been to law school at all, period. And I am not the only person who has inquired about her. Now, I mean, I'm sorry, but that's impersonating a judge. I mean, you go out and you practice law without a law degree, that's illegal. You go impersonate a law enforcement officer, that's a felony. Impersonating a judge, really? I mean, when you get to the point of people lying to you to that extreme, then I would say it's time to probably really think about whether you should look at any information they're presenting at all. I tried to bypass all of the hearsay. There's a lot of people that have said, and I mean, I haven't heard this myself. I know that there are sections of what Anna has written and said that have claimed something to do with her being married to the President of the United States, and several other things that have been mentioned that do not sound right with regards to what it is that Anna has brought forth to the YouTube community and other social media platforms. I'm trying to kind of bypass that because I don't have examples of that in front of me. But this was a big enough wake-up call for me to say, no, you guys really need to be aware that she is not who she claims to be. She does not use her full last name, although it does start properly. And if you want, that additional information, it's fairly easy to find. I'm not gonna list it in this video. If you want that information, you can email me, virgotriad@protonmail.com, and I will go ahead and give you the full last name. Regardless, she is not, nor never has been, a real judge. She also does not and never has had a real law degree. And the majority of the information that I have located has been false. So, I've had people question me, why would somebody spend 25 years of their life researching information just to be proven wrong? I can't answer that question for you. The only thing that I can tell you is once somebody tells me a lie to this magnitude, and then I find out that there's not only no such type of judge, but also there is no law degree behind what's being claimed, and there is no affiliation with being an Alaskan judge at all. I stopped listening to that person at that point. That's a big enough lie to me, a big enough falsity to me, that this person has discredited themselves entirely. So I would be very cautious with regards to using any paperwork, anyone or anything affiliated with this individual. At this point, I just simply, you guys asked, and I'm telling you that this is a problem. I'm going to let you listen to the very last few seconds of the phone call because that's really all that matters. The majority of the rest of the phone call is not all that important. It's a lot of being on hold, waiting for a response, and going over information to try and determine that we were talking about the individual we're talking about. So I'm going to play the last few seconds of this for you so that you can hear with your own ears. Now, for those of you that want to try to tell me that this is not really an administrator for the Judicial Council on the phone, you are welcome to contact them yourself. The person I spoke to is named Lee. I'm not going to disclose any additional personal information on him. However, you can contact the administrative building in Alaska that is located on this page. And you can go to the Contact Us section, dial the actual phone number to the HR department, and ask them to hook you up with Lee, um, the administrator Lee, and they will forward the information, forward you to him if he is not there, to his voicemail, and you can check out this information for yourself, as he was going to look into it further, and he knows that he would remember that Virgo was the one who actually called and spoke to him. So for those of you that are going to claim that this is not real, or that I have somehow faked the call or whatever, you're kind of out of luck. Pick up the phone and call him, because I did. And here is the final little bit on the conversation so you can hear him yourself. Take a listen.
Just hold off saying anything to anybody. Mainly, I'm just trying to get information from people who have asked. So, hopefully I can help them out. So I will give you a call tomorrow. And thank you so much for your time.
The thing is that she is not, and she never has been, a judge for the state of Alaska.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, now just for you guys, so that you know, the reason why we were talking about me calling back is because there was additional information that he was planning to provide to me with regards to anybody who has had an issue with or has been misinformed and led astray. He wanted for me to be able to have information that you guys would be able to call and turn this party in. As it turns out, I have no need to play that phone call. If anybody feels that they've been defrauded or misled in a way that has cost them anything, what he has asked is for you guys to turn it in to the Alaskan Attorney General's office. And for any of you that need that information, I'm more than happy to provide it. I'm not going to provide it on this video. I don't believe that Anna is actually charging for anything. So there's no need to go into great detail about that. But if you do want the information to the Alaskan Attorney General, you're more than welcome to email me, and I'll send you that information. Same thing with the information how to get in touch with Lee if you want to speak to him yourself. So this is once again with regards to Judge Anna von Reitz. This was not an attack on my behalf. This was information that has been asked of me by several people, so I am providing that information, and that is it. I have never had dealings with, spoken to, or anything of that nature with Anna myself. So this is just, information that she has put out there, all public knowledge, and the information I've been able to find. So I hope this helps you out, you guys. One thing that I do want to mention to everybody, totally separate from this scenario, I've gotten some information from all of you that your notifications have somehow turned off, and you're not getting as much information with when my videos go up. So I would ask that you please resubscribe, and make sure that you're still subscribed, and then hit the button that has the little bell on it, so that you can, be notified when my videos come up, because there apparently has been a flaw that's been going around several channels that YouTube has actually made several people aware of at this point, and that is that the little bell that you guys hit to make sure you get notifications seems to want to disable itself for some of you. So for those of you that are saying you're not getting the notifications the way you once were, please go back and make sure you're still subscribed. If not, resubscribe, and then hit that little bell and make sure that it's on, and you should start getting notifications again. So anyway, thank you, you guys. I hope this helps, and everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.